shall we rejoice, for he hath made me glad. We have our seat for the readings of the day.
Praise God, church. Praise God. Our first reading will come from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, from verse 1 to 29. Deuteronomy chapter 29, from verse 1 to 29. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the people of Israel in the land of Moab, besides the covenant which he had made with them at Horeb. And Moses summoned all Israel and said to them, "You have seen all that the Lord did before the eyes of the land of Egypt, to Pharaoh and to all his servants and to all his land, the great trials which your eyes saw, the signs and those great wonders. But to this day the Lord has given you a mind to understand, or eyes to see, or ears to hear. I have led you 40 years in the wilderness. Your clothes have not worn out upon you, and your sandals have not worn out of your feet. You have not eaten bread, and you have not drunk wine or strong drink, that you may know that I am the Lord your God. And when you came to this place, Silo, the king of Heshbon and Og, the king of Bashan, came out against us to battle, but we defeated them. We took their land and gave it for an inheritance to the Reubenites, the Gadites, the half-tribe of Manassites." Verse 9, "Therefore be careful to do the words of his covenant, that you may prosper in all that you do. You stand this day, all of you, before the Lord your God, the heads of your tribes, your elders, and your officers, and all the men of Israel, your little ones, your wives, and the sojourners who is in your camp, both he who hews your wood and who draws your water, that you may enter into sworn covenant of the Lord your God, which the Lord your God makes with you this day, that he may establish you this day as his people, that he may be your God, as he promised you, as he swore to the fathers and to Abraham, as he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. Nor is it with you only that I make his sworn covenant, but with him who is not here with us this day, as well as he who stands here with us this day before the Lord your God." Verse 16, "You know how we dwelt in the land of Egypt, and how we came through the midst of the nations through which you passed, and you have seen the detestable things, the idols of wood and stone, of silver and gold, which were among them. Beware, lest there be among you a man or woman or a family, tribe, whose hearts turn away this day from the Lord your God to go and serve the gods of those nations. Lest there be among you a root bearing poisonous and bitter fruit, one who, when he hears the word of this sworn covenant, blesses himself in his heart, saying, I shall be safe, though I walk in the stubbornness of my heart. This will lead to the sweeping away of the moist and dry alike. The word will not pardon him, but rather the anger of the Lord and his jealousy will not smoke against that man. Verse 20. The word will not pardon him, but rather the anger of the Lord and his jealousy will smoke against that man, and curses written on this book would be settled upon him, and the Lord would blot out his name from under heaven. And the Lord would single him out of all the tribes of Israel for calamity, in accordance with all the curses of the covenant in this book of the law. And the generations to come, your children who rises up upon you, the foreigner who comes from far a land, will say, when they see the afflictions of the land of the sicknesses which the Lord has made it sick. Verse 23, the whole land brimstone and salt, and a burn out waste, and sown, growing and nothing, where no grass can sprout, and overthrow like that of Sodom and Gomorrah, Admah and Zeboim, which the Lord overthrew in his anger and wrath. Yeah, all the nations will say, what has the Lord done thus to this land? Which means of it is this great anger? Then men will say, is it because they forsook the covenant of the Lord, the God of their fathers, which he made with them when we brought them out of the land of Egypt, and went and served other gods, worshipped them, gods whom they had not known, or whom he had not allotted to them? Therefore, the anger of the Lord which was kindled upon this land, bringing upon it all curses written in this book, and the Lord uprooted them from their land in anger, fury, and great wrath, and cast them into another land, as it is this day. Verse 29, the secret things belong to the word of the Lord, but the things that are revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. That's the word of the Lord.
Shall we rise up and sing?